Hey guys, so today I'll be reviewing the first two Doctor Who stories, Unearthly Child and the Daleks. Beware of spoilers as I will not hold back. I do apologise about the delay for this video to come out. I've been very busy with other things like work and studies, but enough rambling onto the review. Unearthly Child, the very first Doctor Who story, and I like it. It is by no means the best Doctor Who story, it's not even anywhere near the best Hartnell story. But I feel that since it's the beginning, I can't help but love it. The first episode is television gold. It's an absolute perfect bit of Doctor Who and an episode that should be watched by every Doctor Who fan. The last three episodes is where the story dips in quality, but it's by no means bad, just not great. However, I do feel that the last three episodes are underrated. First, I'll be talking about the things I liked about the story, then the things I didn't. The first episode is, like I said, television gold. It is very mysterious and unique in how the title character is initially introduced as almost as a villain. That is why Hartnell is starting to become one of my favourite doctors, as he starts off very harsh and condescending towards his companions, but he slowly begins to mellow and show true compassion. But I'll go into more detail on that in later reviews. Episode 1 isn't fantastic, enough said. Now, the rest of the story is good, just not great. I did like how they got a good blend of broken English, but not too broken for the cave people so it didn't get annoying. I also feel that not showing the creature that attacked Star was also a really good idea, as I feel if they did attempt to show it, it would have made the show look more cheap than it already did. Now onto the negatives. I do feel that after episode 1, Susan changed drastically. In the first episode she was mysterious, smart and very likable. However, after the first episode she became very hysterical, overreacting to many situations, but kind of got quite annoying. But this does get toned down slightly in later stories. Another thing that I didn't like was the fact that the very first escape from the Cave of Skulls felt very pointless. And it felt like it was used just to fill in for time. But overall, I think the story is good, just not great. I'd give this story a 7 out of 10. Now onto the Daleks. Pretty much the story that made Doctor Who. Even if it is not by any means an amazing story, it is just like an Unearthly Child is a piece of television history. It is obviously shown by the title, the first appearance of the Daleks, probably the most well-known species in Doctor Who, even more so than the Time Lords. It is a very slow and long story, maybe if an episode too long, but I still love it. Some of the sounds used in this episode just tug on the nostalgia strings, like the noise that plays inside the Dalek control room, a sound that is still heard in modern Doctor Who. There is one scene where one of the Thals commits suicide in order to stop Ian from dying, trying to save him. This is surprising for 60s television to me, but then again, Classic Who was very dark despite its typical PG rating. One thing I loved were the cardboard cutouts seen in the Dalek control room. They were so unbelievably crappy looking that I couldn't help but love it. I also love the ridiculous Thal costumes. One thing that is very interesting to see after watching Modern Who is how immature the Doctor is, which is great in hindsight. It shows how much the Doctor has matured, even if he does sometimes let his inner child get the better of him now. This story also features one of the most iconic moments of Hartnell messing up his lines, which happened quite often in his era. Overall, there isn't much I don't like about this story, apart from that it should have been 6 episodes, not 7. Great story. I'll give it an 8 out of 10. My standout companions for both An Unearthly Child and the Daleks is Ian. I will be doing this for every story, by the way. I hope you guys did enjoy this review, and tell me if you would might like me to continue this series alongside my DVD collection updates. If you want to see more, comment below and tell me some other things that you would like to see me do Doctor Who related. I'm open to suggestions. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.